Hi, I'm Al Blythe. This is June 22nd, and it's our 9th video for the Coba Bee Yard. And today we're going to do a couple of things with the first year hive. We're going to do a mite alcohol roll test, and we're also going to put a small beetle trap in and check them for vigor. So, a lot to do. Let's get started. So first of all, we'll pull the top off. The feeder is empty. I think I'm going to quit feeding them. Ooh, we got a paper wasp right here. I'm going to kill that so we don't get stung. They hurt more than honeybees. And here's the feeder, which we're going to remove. There's some bees up in here, which hopefully they will come out of there. I'm checking to see if I see any small hive beetles under the feeder, and I don't see any. We had one in here the last time we were in the hive, so we will put a beetle trap in. We did put one in last time. Let's see what's going on in there. So when you do use one of these beetle traps, this one is called the beetle jail, you want to carefully take it out. And there is a beetle down in this corner, a couple of them that are swimming in the vegetable oil. So the bees put them in there and they drown. Sometimes they propolize these openings closed, the bees do. So we want to make sure that we open those back up each time we come into the hive so that they can keep shoving the beetles down in. So we're going to set this aside and we'll do a quick check in here just to see how they're doing. We put this super on the last time we were in. I see some drones in here. It's okay. Now I don't see the one. They're drawing that out nicely. There's some brood, cat brood in there, some pupa, eggs and larvae. So the queen is laying okay. We'll want to collect some bees off of one of these frames that has nurse bees on it to do our alcohol test. We just want to be really careful we don't capture the queen and kill her off with the alcohol test. There are eggs in here, so she's been up here laying pretty recently, today.
Is that a drone?
That's a drone, yeah. The big fat fuzzy one.
Yeah.
The most comfortable thing is to find the queen, and then you know what frame she's on, and you can sample some bees off a different frame. Maybe we'll find her on this one. Nice looking brood, look at that. This is not the ideal frame to pull the nurse bees off of because there's going to be more nurse bees on what we call the open brood, which is the larvae and the eggs. This is all cat brood. So that first frame I had out will be the better one. We'll probably have to take some bees off several frames to get enough. We want about a half a cup of bees. So about 300 bees to do the test. And then we'll kill them off with alcohol and roll them around really hard and look for mites. This wouldn't be a bad frame. There's some open brood. The open brood, the nurse bees feed the larvae pollen and nectar, and they are the ones that are most apt to have the mites on them. So those are the ones we sample. Look at this last one.
Do you have to check for mites in every hive?
You should check for mites in every hive. If you have lots and lots of hives, then you usually check for mites in about a third of them, and assume that what you find in that third is representative of the whole apiary. Well, we'll use this one. It's got a bunch of eggs and larvae in here. not enough bees here probably, so we'll have to do a couple. So we've got a mason jar here, and we're going to collect some bees, and then we'll drop them in here and pop the lid back on, and we may have to do that a couple of times. I want to fill this half cup measure with bees. There's probably not enough here to do it. What I do is I go over this batch and knock them down. That's maybe pop the lid on. Okay, that's maybe a quarter at most. We'll do this again. There we go.
Oh, shit. Shoot. Sorry.
Other way.
Crap.
All right, we lost some of those.